Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here. It's going to be a hot, muggy day out there today, but first I do want to get back to the smoke forecast for another day. We've kind of had a little bit of a break where it hasn't been quite so smoky out there, but and fires have been blowing a lot of smoke more to our north the last few days as the heat's kind of been building in. Well, as the heat kind of comes down the next couple of days, the jet stream is going to move farther south. That may actually bring some of that smoke back over our area over the next couple of days. There's also a big wildfire here in north central Colorado, and that's going to blow maybe some smoke in our area, but also additional smoke due to wildfires in California and Oregon. So I think our skies might get a little hazier over the next 24 to 48 hours. Now on to the regular weather here. When it comes to rainfall, there's a few spotty showers this morning. It's not much, unfortunately. A few spotty showers moving through, otherwise just a few debris clouds. It's going to be hot. It is going to be humid out there today. And then late this afternoon, storms trying to fire up. A little bit better chance into the evening hours. Right now, northeast Nebraska has the best chance of seeing some of that activity there. North and east of the Tri-Cities. We're going to keep an eye on that. There's the potential for some severe weather with the strongest storms that fire up. Later in the night, they move out. Tomorrow morning, a cold front will start to approach the northwest part of the area. Kind of right in there or so, man, more like there. But anyway, with that front coming through, we may see, kind of like this morning, some spotty showers, maybe a few extra clouds. That front's going to slide southeast tomorrow, and during the afternoon, storms may really get going in the afternoon. It's going to be another very warm, humid day out there. Hot in the southeast, but not as hot for most because of that front coming through. But in the afternoon, again, storms firing up. They will continue into the evening hours, moving into eastern Nebraska. And then as we get later into the night, they will clear on out. By about midnight or 1 o'clock, most of them are done. And then we're going to move into a quieter weather forecast in most locations as we get towards the end of the week and the upcoming weekend. Severe weather is possible, even later today. Now, I don't think it's a great chance in the marginal risk area, but there is a marginal risk out in the green shaded areas of central Nebraska to southeast Nebraska, northeast Kansas. A better chance here in the yellow shaded areas in that slight risk of severe storms. Large hail, some significant wind gusts up over 60 miles per hour. Maybe an isolated tornado. I think hail is probably the biggest threat, though. Tomorrow, maybe a little bit better chance of some severe weather over central and especially eastern Nebraska. Near and east of Highway 281 is your best chance here. Tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Again, large hail, severe wind gusts your big threat. Maybe an isolated tornado. Then we'll see quieter weather for the rest of the week. We do have a couple of heat advisories, warnings, things like that. So first off, in orange, there's not a label on here, but in orange, that's a heat advisory. That is in effect for this afternoon and early this evening. Heat index values of 100 to 110 are going to be possible this afternoon and this evening in the orange shaded areas. I think it'll be higher the farther southeast you go, you get into more humidity. In the magenta shaded areas here in the southeast, this is an excessive heat warning that's not only in place today, but again tomorrow. And during the afternoon and evening hours in those locations, heat index values of 105 to 115 are a possibility. Not only today, but again tomorrow. Now, there are some of these counties will probably be back under a heat advisory again tomorrow afternoon, but some of these northwestern areas may not tomorrow afternoon. So we'll play it day to day. I'll show you this map again tomorrow. We'll see who's under that. But again, looking at things and how they'll play out. Let's look at today. Again, most of us will see heat index values of 100 to 110, 150. I would not rule out 115, especially right in here over eastern Nebraska. Probably up peaking around 106, 107, 108 in the Tri-Cities area. Notice it's going to be in the 100s today out west, but the heat index may be not quite that warm because the air is drier out west, so it won't be quite so bad heat index wise, but it's still going to be just plain old hot out west. And then tomorrow, once again, southeastern areas, roughly the southeastern half of the area could be up over 100 again, 100 to 110, maybe as high as 115. Back this up a little bit so we look through the afternoon. But as that cold front comes through, maybe a little bit of relief, especially if any storms fire up late in the day. That could really bring that heat index down. But again, it's going to be pretty unpleasant again for southeastern areas. Very high heat index values for another day. On to the actual temperatures today. Again, if you notice, my heat index out west was in the 90s. Triple-digit temperatures, though. When it's very dry, the heat index can actually be below the highs. So that's why you have actual high temperatures in the triple digits out west. Northern Kansas, far southern Nebraska, back to the west here. Triple-digit heat, 100 to 105, 106. Mid to upper 90s right in here. Could be close to 100 in Lincoln today. Overnight lows tonight down into the 60s and 70s, mid-60s to mid-70s for lows. Still into the 90s tomorrow for most of us. Some upper 80s up north as that cool air starts to dive south. Tomorrow night, upper 50s and 60s, so a little cooler tomorrow night into Thursday morning. Thursday afternoon, we're looking at temperatures topping out in the 90s for the most part, some upper 80s. So you see those chances of rain the next couple of days. And then we dry out for the rest of the week. Lower 90s for the rest of the week, and then as we get towards the Sunday, Monday time frame, back into the mid-90s. There are signs of cooler air coming in by the middle and end of next week. North Platte, real quick, hotter than the Tri-Cities. Chances of rain very slim, a small chance tomorrow, and then again another small chance Friday evening. Otherwise, staying hot, but maybe some relief as we get towards the middle of next week, the middle and end of next week. Well, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you all again on Wednesday morning. Take care, and God bless.